just get going then. Okay, we're gonna... Oh my gosh. Not the dramatic music. We are gonna try and finish this game today. One sec. I'm gonna have to turn the volume down just a tad on my end because it's a little bit distracting. Shh. I'll turn off my audio for you guys still though. Maybe that's loud enough. Maybe a little bit more noise. There you go. Alright, so we're gonna try and finish the game today. So very exciting. Let's go. Let's go. We'll just hit continue and let's go, right?
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Yes.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Okay. Honestly, this is our last one. We checked with Spooky Hands Lady last time, and she was like, yeah, you only need one more perspective. So I'm trying to think hard about what we're gonna do. We've done like a route where we were like super nice to her. We've done a route where we just went in and tried to stab her a whole bunch. We've done sort of an in the middle. We just walked away one time. Let's just proceed to the cabin. But
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within. We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them.
Oh, welcome guys. I don't think I actually have that command set up, but thank you.
Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
We're still like super close to affiliate. It's insane. Just one more good stream. But yeah, we're gonna get the game done today. I'm not sure what kind of route I'm gonna take, to be honest.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust.
You're
The
supposed
only
to be
furniture
napping.
of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade.
Well, make sure you get some rest before work, for sure.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Okay, I think I'm gonna take it. But I wonder if we could use it to cut her free. Because we've done the route where she's just sort of like eats herself out of it, if that makes any sense. Like where she bites her arm. But we could take it and just use it to cut her out.
You take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it.
It's starting 10 hours, plenty of time to the nap. Yeah. Okay, let's get going. It's taking a bit of time to load. Come on, you got this.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favour.
Oof.
Her voice carries up the
She'll
stairs.
be angry this time, right? Because she knows we have the dagger.
Who's there?
Yep.
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
Okay, I think we're gonna go down and we're gonna be nice to her and see if she'll let us cut her out. I don't know if that's even a thing you can do, but that's what I want
It's
to try.
been so long since anyone's come down here. I was starting to think they'd forgotten about me.
Okay.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world?
Focus on the task at hand.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
Honestly, don't know what route I'm doing yet. Why would you even think that you caught me on slay you? No, I haven't decided yet. I'm just here to talk. No. We're gonna go with no. Let's go with no, actually. And see how she reacts, because we do have the dagger. So she's got every right to be suspicious, but...
That giant knife you're holding
Yeah.
kinda gives it away, doesn't it?
Oof.
The blade. Of course she doesn't want to talk. Who'd want to have a conversation at knife point? We should drop it. Don't you dare. It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster, but killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us.
Yeah, let's drop it. Let's drop it.
The blade tumbles out of your trembling hands and drops to the floor with an unceremonious clang.
Thank you. Maybe now we can just talk.
I'm not quite sure she's...
Against your better judgment, you step forward to speak
Oh,
with
did
the
I accidentally
princess
click
face
something
to
because I was
face.
being impatient? Whoops.
Unarmed. We'll
That's
be
fine.
I don't know what you're hoping to accomplish here, but I can assure you there's no reasoning with her. Just make sure you don't forget about the blade on the floor. You're going to need it.
So here we are. What an awkward start to a relationship.
Let's try that. Let's try how would I get you out of here?
You can't. Don't bother.
I'm guessing you don't have the key then. I'm sure there's a key somewhere around here, and if there isn't, well, we can always put that knife to good use.
That face, oh my gosh.
Her sharp eyes settle on the edge of the blade.
Yeah, that's what I
She
figured.
isn't suggesting what I think she's suggesting, right? She is. I'm sure of it.
Okay. What's your name? How long have you been here? Do you know why I'm here to kill you? What's your name?
She hesitates before answering.
You can address me as your Royal Highness, or
Oof.
Her Majesty.
Okay.
Any honorific should do, really.
Right.
Note the lack of detail. You can't trust her.
You know what? Let's just see if she'll let us cut her out
Oh,
of it. 'Cause we've not
Have
tried
you
anything
decided
like
what
that
to do
yet.
with me?
Yeah.
You know why you're here.
Shush, Jonathan Sims. Let's get her out.
Oh, you have to be kidding me. You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
If you don't have the key, maybe you should go looking for it. I'm sure it's somewhere upstairs.
Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
That's fair. I mean, I doubt it's upstairs. And if we go upstairs, they'll probably still just lock the door, right? So... we could try this?
That would be fine. I can lose an arm.
She speaks with almost complete nonchalance.
Yeah, she definitely does.
If we were stuck down here for long enough, I'm sure we'd be nonchalant about cutting our way out. Anything to finally be free.
I guess that's fair.
You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut. You hear the click of a lock sliding into place.
Yeah,
Is someone else here?
figured. Yeah, that's not gonna work. So let's just head
You make your way
down.
back to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd simply slain her like you were supposed to.
Shush.
Easier for whom? Easier for everyone.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
Surely that would make her trust us a bit more, right? If we're trapped too.
The knife. Pick it up and cut me out of here.
You won't like what happens if you
Oh, we
do
have it
that.
again. Look at it in my hand. Let's get her out. Let's get her out.
Against your better judgment, you place the blade against the princess's arm, just above the massive, unyielding chain.
Okay.
You cut into her flesh.
You.
The blade is sharp, and you make quick work of it. Before long, you're able to crack through bone, and she pulls the bleeding stub of her arm through the iron gauntlet.
I mean, we've definitely seen this bit before, haven't we? Like, from the time where the knife, like, tumbles down and you choose to
She
take
didn't
her
so
out?
much as utter a sound.
Like the same
Free
art
from
and
her
stuff.
bindings, the princess turns to face you, her fierce gaze meeting your eye.
I feel like she's not going to be as happy with us as she was that time around, though.
How is she so composed after losing an arm? It's like she isn't even bothered by it.
Like, she looks ever so slightly more pissed off than she did that time around. Oh, thank you so much for following, Hanami. Welcome to stream. Play some Slay the Princess. We're actually almost done with the game, but it's been very fun.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
She's not super happy with us, though, I don't think. Approach the locked door. Well, I guess we'll have to.
No, we won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world. No, I just can't let her escape into the world.
Wait, is he still gonna be able to, like, make us kill her? Because that happened before and there was only 2 options, right? And we've done the option where I misclicked and I accidentally let him make us kill her. But then I've also done the option where we refuse to and she kills us. So will there be any more options? I guess we've taken a different route to get
the
there.
bottom stair, your
Yay,
body
hello.
steps forward and raises the blade.
Okay.
Wait, this isn't fair. You can't just do that. Watch me.
Oh, we get all the options again. Interesting. Okay. So slay the princess, warn her. Because so far we did the route where we didn't come down with the blade originally. And it clattered down and we clicked slay her here. Then we also did the route where the same thing happened, we clicked warn her here, but this time we brought the blade down willingly, so she was like skeptical from the start. I only watched the beginning of one playthrough, so I have absolutely no idea how the game even ends. Is there multiple endings? Yeah, so from what I know, there's like, you do the game and you die 3 times, and then that's an ending, and it changes slightly each time. And then you do that again and again and again. And I think you do that 5 times and then the game like actually ends. So we're on our 5th time of doing that, if that makes sense. So this is our first go of this go, if that makes sense. So like if there's 5 endings that you unlock and you play the game through 3 times to get each one of those. So we've got this one, and then when we come back again it'll be slightly changed. We'll come back again, it'll be changed even more, and then we'll get to the final ending after that, if that makes sense. I think I've explained that really poorly. But, so yeah, on the first playthrough, we came down and we didn't bring the blade in, but it like clattered down behind us, and at this point, we clicked slay by accident, because I misclicked. And so that unlocked a whole thing, and then the second or like 3rd time we clicked warn her here, and then that unlocked the whole thing. But this time the lead up to it has been different, because we brought the blade down with us willingly in the first place, so she was like skeptical from the start. So I guess even though we have clicked one of these options here before, we'll probably still end up with something different because we chose to bring it down from the start. The game is so complex, you're doing well explaining. Thank you. Have you had a final ending then? Yes, so I played this game first time around in like March last year, and I got all the way through all the different things too, like a final ending. But I don't really remember it, to be honest. Like, and this playthrough we've unlocked like a few more of like the halfway point endings, if that makes sense, than we'd had the first time as well. So this is my second time playing it the whole way through, but there are so many different routes you can take that most of the routes we've done on stream so far have not been ones that we've done before. And also I don't even remember what I chose before, I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, I think let's do warn her.
Stop that.
Shush.
I thought this was a little too easy.
Oh,
Your body lunges forward to sink the blade into her back, but the princess swiftly moves out of the way before you can connect. Stop it! Stop resisting me! I am trying to get you out of here alive.
yeah, this is very, very similar, but it's not quite the same. And I think it must
The
be because we
blade.
brought it down the
Move
first.
the blade.
Like, if you, on the go where we like we didn't bring it down, she was like, her facial expressions were very, very different. Like, she looks way more pissed off this time. Last time when the narrator took over, she looked scared, but I guess she was sort of expecting it because we brought it down with us in the first place. Thank you for explaining. No problem.
You're doing your best to help me, aren't you? I can see the conflict in your eyes. I'll make this quick.
Oof.
She steps forward and pries the blade from your rigid hands.
Maybe I'll see you in another life.
Just maybe.
And then she slits your throat with an almost clinical ease.
Ah, that's a difference too then. Because if you don't bring it down in the first place and you get to this point by resisting the narrator, she kills you like really, like she's really shit at it and it takes forever because she doesn't know what she's doing and she's sort of panicking. But this time she's like very, yeah.
Her face remains unchanged as she watches you collapse to the ground, blood flowing from your butchered neck. This is the end, isn't it? I'm afraid it is. Everything goes dark, and you die. I hope it was worth it.
Oof. Okay, but yeah, then we go chapter 2 and then chapter 3 before the final ending.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
So, isn't the princess evil or some demonic? I think I remember something like that. I mean, I guess that's kind of the point of the game, is that that sort of depends on your perspective and what routes you take. Like, the route I took where I like didn't bring the blade down and I only tried to protect her. She was just chilling and she was like nice. And then she got taken away at the end. But depending on like if she trusts you or not, depends on like whether or not she'll like, you know, be all creepy and shit. Like, I unlocked an ending the other day that was just a shitload of knives, like. So yes in a way, but also no in a way. It's a bit confusing.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
But yeah, so we remember, but he doesn't. And I have already done these options. And I'm curious to see what is in the cabin, so let's just head on up. Basically, if you ask him those questions
Before you go any further,
he's like if you ask questions, he's like, wait, you've been here before? Because he doesn't remember.
she will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
Yes, don't believe a word she says.
New voice.
Just go in, take the knife, and do what you're supposed to. Wink.
Did you just say wink out loud?
No, I didn't. Wink.
Just ignore this clown and focus on the princess.
Fair. Okay. Right, proceed to the cabin. Let's go. Off we pop.
The interior of the cabin is less a cozy woodland retreat and more like a dungeon. A few pathetic wisps of starlight attempt to illuminate the cold, uninviting stone walls, and thick, wrought iron bars barricade the windows, reminding anyone who enters that this is a prison.
Oof, okay.
The only furniture of note is an iron table, bolted to the floor, a pristine blade perched on its edge.
Okay. Yeah, so when you go up on the second chapter, the rooms are slightly different. I slightly remember playthrough I watch. How long is it actually then with all the endings? Do you plan on doing all of them? Yeah, so I've done... Well, there's... It's... I don't know how to explain it. So the game will end after this playthrough. It's like I said before, like five playthroughs, each are in 3 parts. We're on part 2 of our final playthrough. So the game will end after that, if that makes sense. Like, I've done 2 other streams on this game where we did the other 4. I think it was another 4. I think there was 5 total. I might not quite be right in the numbers there, but yeah. So this is the last. It will end. I mean, obviously I could play it again, and unlock even more endings, because there's plenty more than what I unlocked on this go through. But the game will end after this one, if that makes sense. It's like the game forcing you to make all endings. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't make you make all of them, but it ensures that you get a different one each go. Like, it stops you from being able to choose the same option like twice in one of the 5 attempts, if that makes sense. Like, once this playthrough's over and I've done the 5 goes with 3 chapters in each one, then I'll be able to get the same endings again if I wanted to. But in this one, I can't get any of the ones that I've already gotten. And there's so many endings, though. I will not have gotten them all. But I will probably play it again at some point and see if I can get some more.
The blade is your implement.
You get it
You'll
better.
need it
Nice,
if you want
nice.
to do this right.
Okay, let's go. You didn't say anything about the mirror. Yeah, the mirror appears in the second go, and it's creepy, and the narrator can't see it, basically. But I'm gonna ignore it because the narrator will say the same thing if we click that. First mirror takes the blade into the basement. Should I go with the blade or not? I mean, it didn't end super well last time, so maybe I should just go without
I'm afraid
it.
I'm going to insist we take the
Oh.
blade. We're in a dangerous situation and I'm not letting us go down there without a weapon.
Are you sure? What if she, I don't know, turns it against us? Which I'm bringing up in a purely hypothetical manner.
Yes, I'm sure.
Turns it against you? She's a prisoner here. She'll only be able to turn it against you if you give it to her. Which you won't be doing because she's an existential threat to the entire world. Okay, I'm trusting you.
Hey, don't I get a say here? What's the big idea? Take the blade. I don't want to take it.
Normally, yeah, but not about this. Call it a reflex. We take the knife as we go.
No.
Wonderful.
Hey, come on now.
Exactly that. Sweeping the blade from the table before proceeding to the basement.
I don't
Don't
want
worry
it.
about it. We have a knife, so what? It's not like we have to use it.
I know, but she's gonna be so like, she's gonna be on edge as soon as we get down there because we've got it. I don't want
No,
that.
you don't have to do anything, but you do well to use it regardless. Moving on.
Okay, down we go, I guess.
The door to the basement creaks open,
And yeah.
revealing an old stone staircase. A few sputtering torches attempt to vaguely illuminate your path, dancing across glimmering patches of slimy moss on the stone steps. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favour. Her voice,
Okay.
harsh but controlled, carries up the stairs.
Is that a visitor I hear? Please, come downstairs. It's been a while since I've had company.
I wonder what visitors she could be referring to. Were we not the first? You walk down the
Oh.
stairs and lock eyes with the princess. She looks up at you, the heavy collar around her neck clanking loudly as she moves. The chains binding both her wrists to the far wall, joining the metallic chorus as she adjusts her hands in her lap.
Every other one I've gone through, she's only had like the one little chain on her arm, but this time they've like gone for it. Jesus.
Should we be worried about the one around her neck? Why would you be worried about her restraints? If anything, they'll make your job easier. Have you noticed the empty chain on the wall? Odd that in a place where everything seems to serve a distinct purpose, there would be something so obviously useless.
Yeah, like on all the other ones, she's only ever had one on her arm. There's always been one empty one, and now there's even more everywhere else, but there's still the empty one.
What an interesting development. Why don't you have a seat? The two of us should chat before you bury that thing in my heart.
Okay, I'm down for that. I'm not sure I need to do much of anything. Do you see how locked up she is? I'm just going to leave her here. Sit with her, slay the princess. Sit with her.
You step towards the princess, but she stops you before you get too close, holding up one shackled hand.
Okay.
There's fine. I'd prefer we keep some distance until we've sorted this out.
Right?
That's reasonable.
Yeah.
We do have a weapon. Might as well put her at ease.
Sit where you're told to sit. Sit closer. Let's just sit here.
You do as she asks and sit on the floor, still a good distance away from her.
Thank you. Now, what are your intentions for me?
Okay, let's see. My intentions, what do you mean? I've been here before. Am I the only one who remembers that? What happened after I died last time? That other chain on the wall, who was it for? What would you have me do? I think I'm gonna leave you here actually. You're not much of a threat to anyone locked up like that. Bye. I want to ask about the other chain.
I don't know, but you could always try it on.
Doesn't seem like a very good
Maybe
idea.
it'll fit.
Oh. Oh my gosh, the creepy face.
I hope I don't actually have to say this, but please don't lock yourself in chains. We need you ambulatory if you're going to save the world.
Not the sarcasm. Inspector Shackle, you are asking about my intentions. Okay, those are the same questions from before. I mean, I don't want to put it on, but I kind of want to see. Let's ask some other stuff first. You're asking about my intentions. I've been here before. I'm not the only one who remembers that.
Oh, are we acknowledging that? I thought we weren't going to give away the game. But yeah, I remember.
Okay, good to know.
So you've already been here. As much as I would like to remain in denial, it's no use. This has complicated things. It's complicated things how? Ideally, this was supposed to be one and done. You go to the cabin, you heroically slay the princess, and in the process you save the entire world from being damned to oblivion.
Yep.
The situation right now, where you're getting a second shot at things, is a contingency.
Ah.
A contingency for what? For you failing, obviously. And you being here means that things are going to be a lot harder than they were. I really shouldn't say anything else, I'm just going to make it worse. Just good luck.
Right, well that's not very helpful, is it now?
If you knew this could happen, why didn't you tell us? All of this is incredibly valuable information. It would have changed our actions considerably.
I needed you to be in the dark for as long as I could keep you there. It's important. Necessary, even.
Yeah, but why? That just doesn't make sense.
And maybe I wanted to be the first version of me that you met. I didn't want to be confronted by the alternative.
Not to Magnus Archives, the very not Magnus Archives thing, but it sounds a lot like Elias.
That's pathetic. I never said I wasn't.
I get it. It would be pretty upsetting, wouldn't it? To know that you might not be the first version of yourself. At least we can remember what happened before. Seems like we should count ourselves lucky for that.
Exactly, he gets it. You're lucky, so don't waste that luck by messing it up again. Alright?
Moving on. Why is it important for us to be ignorant? How is it ever helpful to be in the dark?
The more I say, the more your mind will swim into dangerous waters. Even saying that is too much.
He's not Eliasing, Critter, he's Magnusing. No, literally, it's just the way he's like, yeah, it's better that you know as little as possible. It's giving the Hello John apologies for the deception, okay?
Your success hinges on you having imperfect information. For the sake of the entire
Exactly.
world,
See what I
you
mean?
need to accept that.
See what I mean?
I won't.
Just give it a rest, this isn't helping.
Focus. This is a serious situation. You shouldn't be daydreaming.
I'm sorry. Okay, Inspector Shackle, you're asking about my intentions. What happened after I died? What would you have me do? I think I'm gonna leave. I really wanna look at the. I forgot about the cab stuff. Oh, sorry, I need to turn that off. I keep forgetting. I need to turn that off because it's really quite annoying. It like times people out for no reason. Sorry about that. I really want to look at. I really want to have a look, but I feel like that's such a bad idea. Let's ask some more questions first. You're asking about my intentions. What happened after I died? Let's ask that.
Nothing happened. You died, I went upstairs. I couldn't leave. I found myself in a new place in chains again. More of them.
Okay.
And now you're back.
Yes.
Is that really all she knows?
It's not like we have much of a clue about how things work. And she's probably...
You're looking at me like I might be hiding something. I'm not.
I guess it's possible she really doesn't know anything. Maybe both of us are stuck in this loop without any idea why or how.
Okay. Inspect the shackle. Intentions. What would you have me do? I'm gonna do
I
it.
wouldn't do that if I were you.
My point still stands. I'll be fair. I did that to people at Comic-Con. Oops. As you should, honestly.
And why is that?
Do I even need to explain myself? It's a shackle and it's one without a key. Do you want to be stuck here like she is?
And what? Is it going to lock the second we put our wrist into it?
I don't know. Maybe it will.
I feel like it will in this game. Surely it will.
He doesn't want us to look at it. That's all the reason we need to investigate.
I guess.
But what if he's telling the truth?
He isn't.
I am.
I want to look at it. It's a bad idea. I want to
Against your
look at it.
better judgment, you approach the chain dangling from the far wall. The princess watches you with faux disinterest as you inspect it, though she can't fully hide her curiosity.
I love Hello John. Apologies for the deceptioning obvious teammate cosplayers. Yeah, as you should. As you should.
I don't want to say what I'm supposed to say next.
It's so gonna close on us, right? It's so gonna close on us.
What is that supposed to mean? It sounds bad. Is it bad? Yes, it's bad.
Oh dear.
Come out and say it then. You're just wasting time.
Fine. As
Yeah,
you
that's
hoist
what
the
I figured.
shackle, its heft shifts within your grasp, as if pulled by some odd magnetism.
She's so like
Before you can
done.
so much as blink, it practically leaps from your hands, snapping around your neck.
Yeah,
And,
I
as
figured.
if your situation weren't bad enough, the same magnetism repels your blade, which is flung from your hand and sent skittering across the floor of the basement.
Excuse me?
Yes?
Are we stuck here now?
Oh.
Yes.
Prison of the mind. Become your own jailer. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay then.
Huh, so it does fit. And I guess it doesn't like your knife. We're stuck here together, aren't we? That's funny.
Oh my gosh.
What are we supposed to do now?
Alright.
Can't even cut ourselves out. Guess we'll starve.
I mean, it's around our neck. We probably couldn't cut ourselves out like we did with her. Because we cut her out from her arm. But if we cut off our neck, that's probably not going to go super
That's
well.
horrible.
It's not all bad. We learned a valuable piece of information.
What? Don't touch the obviously suspicious shackles on the wall.
Not to touch things we're specifically told not to touch.
Yeah, that.
No, that there's something special about this loose chain. It's clearly important.
Okay. So we're both stuck here. What should we do? Did you know this was going to happen? Is that asking the narrator or her?
No.
Okay. Okay, what should we do?
Wait, I guess. Maybe something else will happen. Maybe not.
Right. You're not one for small talk, are you?
Nope.
Fair.
That's rude.
Honestly, fair. I guess we wait.
You and the princess wait in silence, though neither of you knows what you're waiting for. But you're waiting for something. You're waiting for anything.
This is so boring.
There must be something we can do to get out of here. There must be something we're missing.
But
Okay.
there isn't.
Really? Come on now.
Time passes.
Okay.
It passes and
Oh my
passes
gosh.
and passes. And the basement of the cabin remains much the same. It is cold and silent.
At least the
Right.
world is safe.
It isn't. You're stuck. too far away from both the princess and your blade to do much of anything. But she's not ending anything, she's just sitting there. Her very existence is a threat. It harms everything around it.
Literally how though?
How exactly does that work?
Exactly, good question.
It just does. But your line of questioning is interrupted by the passage of even more time. And after that, even more time passes again.
Right, okay
And let
then.
me guess, the cabin remains the same.
If time is passing, the cabin can't be the same. Even if the differences are small, they have to exist. That's just how things work.
Is that it?
I suppose you're correct. Things are changing.
The walls are
The
dark.
differences are small at first, a bit of weathering here, a bit of erosion there, but then they get larger and larger.
It's just darker. We could ask. I doubt she's going to give us an answer. Hey, have you noticed the basement changing?
I don't like small talk, remember?
Yeah, fair.
Still rude.
I guess we wait.
You continue to wait in
roots.
silence, and the cabin continues to change. The decay comes faster now. You can see earth through holes in the stonework, can watch lichen spread along the seams of the walls.
Okay.
That doesn't make sense. Has our entire concept of time changed? What happened to starving? We should have died by now if the rocks around us are starting to erode.
She hasn't starved.
I guess she hasn't.
Oh wow. Okay.
Even more
Are we gonna
silent
get
time
buried in
passes
here?
as you watch roots push themselves through the increasingly porous walls of the basement. Dirt seeps inside, flowing across the stone floor like a liquid, covering the ground and threatening to swallow you both. Time continues to pass and pass.
Why is she
and
just so
pass.
chill about it? She's just like, yeah, this is fine. I guess surely though, if the rocks are decaying and falling like that, we should just be able to pull ourselves off the wall by now, right?
Until suddenly,
Oh.
there are no walls. And then... And?
I think he's gone.
Oh, he's gone again. Okay.
Would you look at that? We made it out of the cabin, and nothing bad had to happen to either of us.
That seems a bit too good to be true.
So this is the outside world. It's cold.
Oh no, oh no. Come on now. Come on. What? She's like, every time we get outside, she just leaves. Does that mean it's better to try and stay inside, like, as long as possible? Oh, thank you so much for the follow, Kyle. That's a lot of arms, for real. It is, in fact, a lot of arms.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And is that a mirror?
They don't remember.
Why is it here? Why now?
But this is our last go, right? Of course you're scared. This is the end for you. It's not the end for me. It's gonna be okay. Just trust you've been here before. You always get scared. Yeah, we've picked both of those before, so let's just approach the mirror. Pretty sure this is our last one. You approach the mirror.
This doesn't feel right. It feels different. Final.
Yep.
You're right. Part of me wants the truth, but something stronger is holding me back. Fear.
Oh. Wait, hold on. Weren't we supposed to get 3 chapters? Didn't we only get 2? That's weird. I guess that's just how that one is. Odd. The voices feel small and distant as you approach. Gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave. But now you need to see what's in it. Oh, the bird on the anchor. You're nothing at all. Oh. Okay. Usually there is something there. Yeah, exactly. But that isn't right. You can't be nothing. You refocus your gaze and then you see it. A figure faint and veiled in shadow just beyond the reflection. Like that. Explore, are you me?
I think you know what I
Oh.
am.
A crack slides down the center of the mirror, splitting the image in the glass in two. Oh. And then another crack forms and another, turning the mirror into jagged shards of broken glass. I vaguely remember this, but also I have no idea what's happening. Okay, and shards and broken glass, right. Look at the eye. So you're the narrator. I was wondering if I'd ever get to see you. What are you? Are you something like me? If you're not me, then what are you? I have so many questions for you. Does it hurt when pieces of you break off like that? I'm sorry, I don't want to destroy you. Will it help if I look away or stop asking questions? Every time I ask you something, it's like a piece of you breaks. Okay, we need to be careful what we ask. Are you part of me, or are you something else? You're the one who wanted me to slay the princess. Why? That seems like a good question. I've met you many times. Have you been the same all along? I wasn't supposed to see all this, was I? What is this place? Where are we? I mean, that seems like a quite good question to start on.
A construct.
Is that it?
It was supposed to keep the two of you trapped here until the job was done. And it was supposed to guide your hand to help you see things through.
Okay.
The construct you're in exists in every world at once. Any time you failed, any time you thought yourself dead, it would restart and shunt both you and her into a new world.
Right.
But you're waking up to your true nature now. It won't be able to work like that anymore.
Okay. I do remember this. We've got a few shards. The mouse cursor changed. Yeah, it has. It's like a... Is it like a sideways bird? I don't know. Do you have anything to say for yourself? Do you think anyone deserves to live? What are you? That seems like quite a good question.
Oh, I'm nothing like you.
Oh.
I'm an echo. Likely one of many. Somebody made you after all, and I'm what's left of him. Not that I'm the only one who can make that claim. I'm sure you've met many others like me.
Right. Oh, that's all we get. Oh, geez, okay. Isn't that supposed to be the narrator? Yeah. Why did you want me to slay the princess? Seems like a good
Because
question.
among other things, she is death itself. To rid the world of suffering, to save untold trillions from being lost forever to the cosmic wind, she must be destroyed.
She is death itself.
And despite how far you've fallen, you will still have a chance to fulfill your purpose once I'm gone.
Right. Oh my gosh. You said she contains death. What is she? Oh, I think you said she was death, right? Met you many times. Have you been the same? So you do know about the looping. Why did you lie to me? I mean, I guess that's because he wanted us to be ignorant, right? What am I? What is the princess? Do they know what's my true identity? What is my true identity? I guess that you could ask that.
You're the long quiet, the god I made to rid the world
god?
of death.
Right. But that's every time it said before we were like back in the long quiet. So we are in the long quiet and are it? There's too much brain. There were some more questions down here. I want to have a look. What is the princess? I want to ask that too. I'm just going to see what else there is though. I'm pretty sure death is important. That is true.
If that's your belief, there's nothing I can say to move you. You haven't died. You cannot die. So you can't grasp the abject horror of dying.
I know, but like... obviously it's a bit dark, but like... death is kind of necessary, no? I don't know. Prison of the mind, that makes sense. Yeah. Yeah, okay. That's a good way to put it. Okay. I'm going back down here again. I wanna ask, there was one that was like, what is the princess? Yeah, I wanna ask that.
She is the shifting mound, the ebb and flow, the capacity to change. She is transformation, or most of it. Her nature is why I had to die, for she becomes that which others perceive her to be. But an echo can't perceive things, not in the way that people can.
Wait, hold on a second. I need a moment to process that sentence. She is the capacity to change. Okay. Transformation. Most of it. She becomes which others perceive her to be. Oh, so I guess that's like how we brought the knife down into the basement and she became like evil. But if we didn't, then she didn't. Okay, I can understand that.
So I tucked a part of myself into the folds of this construct to guide you.
Okay.
Seems that every me you met did a real shit job of it, though.
Okay, I don't know how many more questions we got left, so we've got to be careful. Let's go down to the bottom again. What if neither of us leave this place? Does that work? Can we just stay here together and leave the people out there alone? How am I supposed to destroy an abstract concept? Of all things, why is she a princess? Why couldn't she be an ant or a slice of soggy bread? Why did you make her a princess? That's a good question.
I didn't make her a princess.
Oh.
But I wove the idea of her into something your scattered mind could fathom. You chose for that something to be a princess.
Oh, okay. Oh no, that was a bit of a wasted question, I'm not gonna lie. If she's capable of becoming whatever people believe her to be, why can't I just will her into something small? I guess that's a good question.
As you are now, you won't be able to will her into anything. You don't work the way a living being does. Not anymore.
Oh, so it worked before, but it won't now.
And as you were before, you couldn't be trusted with the knowledge of what she is. No one could be trusted with that knowledge. Intrusive thoughts have a way of creeping in and ruining everything. It's why I had to die.
Oh. Right, I guess we have like 3 left, right? That does make sense though, because you could accidentally will her into anything then, I guess. Are you a god or were you a god? I want to ask that.
No. In life, I was painfully mortal. A witness to the end of days. I held the fear of death in my heart and saw oblivion threaten the very memory of everything I knew and everyone I loved. I needed to do something.
Okay.
So I made you. And I made her. And
Wait,
I
he
made this
made
place
her?
to hold you both.
But why though? But why though? I don't have enough questions for this. How did you die? I do kind of want to know that. You made us out of what? I would like to know that too.
Cycle of life and death. The endless pattern of creation and destruction. I tore it in two and shaped the fraying threads into you and her.
Oh, so we're life and she's death. But then, surely neither of us should be destroyed. Stop it. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, okay. I think you're out of time. I'm not going to slay her. And I want you to know that before you die for good. Rest easy, I'm going to destroy her. Lie, rest easy, I'm going to destroy her. I haven't decided what I'm going to do yet. I still have to think. I still have to see what she thinks about all of this. Say nothing and watch him end. I don't want to destroy her. But let's go with that.
Are you lying?
Oh.
I can't tell. But I've said my piece, and my time is up.
Okay. Right, well, goodbye, Jonathan Sims.
It's like I said, I'm just an echo. And echoes always fade away. You know what you have to do.
Okay. Bye-bye, Jonathan Sims, head archivist of the Magnuson Institute, London. Yeah. As the final fragment of glass shatters, you see yourself with newfound clarity. The narrator was right. You are the Long Quiet, a vast and nascent god, and it is finally time for you to wake up. All of this is you. Proceed to the cabin one last time. Oh my gosh. A patient heart, bring the prisoner to her. When you arrive at the heart of things, there is no final vessel for you to bear witness to. There is nothing for you to find. Oh? Oh my gosh. Whoa. What the fuck? Hello? Oh. That's a lot of people.
I can finally see you, and you can finally see me. It's been so long, and my heart has ached for this moment. I've missed you dearly.
Aww. I thought that was thunder outside my room then. Okay, I've missed you too. Do you know about the echo? Did you hear our conversation? I'm the Long Quiet, but I don't really know what that means. What happens now? I want to know if she heard.
Every word you spoke found its way to me. I know him, and I know his construct. He was deluded by his fear of death. Pay him no mind.
Okay. I'm the Long Quiet, but I don't really know what that means. What happens now? Well, I definitely want to find out what that means.
Names are their attempts to capture that which cannot be captured. They call me the Shifting Mound, a pale imitation of what I actually am.
Okay, fair enough, I guess.
Ever the passive player, always reacting and never acting.
Oof.
But it's woven into your nature, isn't it? When the echo spun us from one into two, he gave you a choice and me a role to play. I am not death, but I contain it in my multitudes.
Okay, you're not death.
So, will you attempt to destroy me and bring about a world devoid of death and the possibility of meaning? Or will you open the final doors to our liberation?
I'm not gonna destroy her. For sure. There's so many stories we left unfinished. Can we really just leave? Don't you have a say in all of this? Why is this falling on me? Let's talk this through. I still have so many questions and I need answers before I make a choice. If I let you out, an entire world ends for good. I can't do that. It doesn't though. It's just the possibility of death exists. I think. I don't know, I might not be understanding it right, to be fair. If you were always going to become this, then what was the point of me doing anything? Did it even matter what roads I walked if all of them would have led to this moment? There has to be another way. This can't just come down to me either destroying you or letting you out. I won't do it. Slay the princess. I think it's time for us to leave this place, but I don't know how to leave or where to go. I think it is time to leave. I mean, I want to ask a few questions first, though. Why is it falling on me? I mean, let's wait. If you were always going to become this, what was the point of me doing anything did it even matter what roads I walked if all of them led to this moment? That's a good question.
If you're saying that, it's because you don't yet understand. But we cannot use words alone to grasp at things that words cannot express. And you cannot rationalize with logic that which defies it.
Okay, so
Violence and passion are dances that both of us
What is
know
this?
well. If this is what it takes to enlighten you, then so be it.
Oh my gosh.
To question everything is to deny the truth in front of you. By believing in your suffering, you make your suffering real. By believing in your limitations, you placed a shackle on your neck.
Oh, okay. I think I understand.
Bound for eternity, you saw the need for impermanence. And it was through that need that you carved our freedom.
Okay.
Without impermanence, the suffering of living things is infinite. Would you strip my gifts away and leave everyone to suffer in the dark?
No, I guess. Address this vessel's statement directly. Appeal to your shared humanity. Speak about life and death and change and stagnation. But that isn't what any of this has been about. Reject her authority. You've done nothing but lecture me since the minute I got here. I mean, yes, but argue independence. You act as though the world can't exist without you, but I've existed without you. Reject her perspective. I won't engage with an argument that favors death and suffering. Address it directly. Does that mean we get more information? That sounds like a good idea. They'll get over it. They'll see your end as a gift in time. That would be torture. Return. Okay. I don't think it favors death and suffering, though. I think it just sees it as necessary, right? In which case, I don't think they'll see it as a gift, though, is my problem. I mean, she has just lectured us, but I feel like it has been helpful. I don't agree with any of the things. I don't want to reject it. I guess we can remain silent then. I just don't agree with any of the things that are said.
But you say nothing.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Oh, wait.
Your liver drives a stake into your body, and another, and another, and another. Do I miss your heart because I can't stand to see it go?
Okay, this is the one where we didn't want to kill her, so she killed us.
But the stakes meant nothing to you. You had a desire, and you set that desire free. You lifting me, and me lifting you. Forever and ever and ever. Consumed by true belief, there was nothing that could hold us back.
Okay, I was blinded by emotion, we both know that. I want that feeling back, that feeling never left me. I want to address the statement, I think. I mean, that was a positive thing for sure, right?
I'd never left you. You just need to open your heart to me once more.
Oh. This is...
This torrent of blades cuts you for boundless anguish. You are a body. You are gory ribbons. You are a body again. And you feel all of it.
Yeah, this is the one that's just a heck of a lot of knives.
On and on it goes until your bodies are not your thoughts or not you. Alive, dead, then alive and dead, all at
Jesus.
You learned to put yourself away, and in your stillness you rose above me.
Okay.
You died countless steely deaths, and you lived countless short lives, and yet it is all so far behind you. I pushed you to a greatness you never would have reached without me.
Yeah, that's the one where she killed us like over and over and over again. But we got like all the voices. I did rise above you, and I am far above you still. I will destroy you now as I destroyed you then. Jeez. Explore. If we hadn't snatched that body away, we would have killed each other. We were self-destructive. Felt so good to finally win, even if it was going to cost me my life. Even if the journey was agony, the end gave the struggle meaning. We were, I think it's, we would have killed each other. We were. In that one, we were just killing each other over and over and over again. I think it's that one.
Were we self-destructive, or did the beauty of our dance reach beyond the shadow of death? It was lethality that made us what we were.
What? No, I'm pretty sure we were just killing each other over and over again. Maybe I'm just too stupid for the fancy words.
A web of nerves, laid upon a web of nerves, laid upon a web of nerves. The shade of a beautiful beginning we can never return to.
Oh, is this the one where the roots like suffocated us?
You knew me, and I knew you, even more than either of us know each other now. And you chose to pull apart that weave. But you did not choose to end me. We were still one, but we were also separate, and we were free. We were as we are. Will you excise that part of yourself now that you see me from yet another angle?
Yeah, that was the one where we sort of just became like one, right? Address the sickness directly. You're a part of me. I couldn't bring myself to hurt you. I couldn't bring myself to hurt you then, but maybe I should have. I miss what it was like to be together. Can we go back to it? I mean, that kind of does make sense. Like, I feel like life and death are sort of that interchangeable that can't be separated. And if what the narrator said is true and that's what we are, then they should probably be one, right? I'm gonna click it.
For that was us before we were us. There is no turning back. For all the echo's delusion, he still managed to reshape reality itself. Though he could not destroy what could not be destroyed.
Okay,
We are intertwined, but we are separate.
that seems bad. Oh. Oh my god, this is the one where she like possessed us. I do remember this. The eyeballs in the background. Wait, let me read that again. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we let her escape in that one, didn't we? Like, we let her use us to escape. I'm pretty sure. Okay. I helped you out of fear, and I'm not afraid of you anymore. That's why I resist you. I fear you now more than ever. I was glad to set you free. I mean, I definitely wasn't at the time, but now I feel like I am.
Then set me free again. Set both of us free.
I think I should. I'm ready. I want to leave with you. Stop the fight early and surrender. I won't leave with you, not until you see things from my perspective. I mean, I definitely want to... I want to leave with her eventually, but I want to know more first.
If you need more time to open your eyes, then I will give you all the time in the world.
Okay. As the clash between you abates, you begin to shake, your will rapidly dissolving.
Nothing is immutable. Everything that is exists only in relation to everything it isn't. There is no constant. There is no center. Open your eyes and accept what we are. We can leave this prison together.
It's easy to believe in the things you believe when you get set above it all. What do you think happens if we leave her? Okay, I'm ready to leave, but how do we leave? I never wanted to fight you, but how do we leave? I can't let that happen. Slay the princess. I have to fight for a better world. I'm sorry, slay the princess. You are cruelty itself, and I cannot let you exist. I don't know what the answer is, but there has to be something else. Can't be this. I won't kill you, but I won't let you free. You've done everything you can to make me understand your perspective, but you keep dismissing mine. If you think you can change, then I must be able to change you. That's interesting. If we could change your perspective slightly, then it could be... No, we don't need to though. What do you think happens? I want to know that.
This universe dies, and a new one is born. And that one dies, and a new one is born. And you and I get to witness it all, weaving a tapestry of life wherever we go.
Okay, well, to be fair, that doesn't sound super great. It's easy to believe in the things you believe in when you get to sit above it all. I guess that does make sense, because we're both immune from life and death, but we're deciding it for everybody else.
It is from my vantage point that I can see the totality of truth.
I guess we could try change her, but I feel like... I don't know. Oh my gosh, I'm so indecisive. I don't want to keep her here. I feel like life and death should be released, right? If that's what they are. Let's leave. Let's just do it.
Nothing
3 conflicts
brings me
we
greater
crave.
joy than to hear those words. The final piece lies with you.
The final piece of... Free yourself. Oh, okay. I guess that's what we do. You fall into yourself. The body of an ancient creature stirs from its hibernation. You feel sensation in limbs you once couldn't fathom. Everything here except for her is you. You feel your wings spanning a cosmic scale, but twisted and crumpled and bound in agonized tension to a finite plane. You can feel the glass of the construct pressing in on you, confining you across infinite sides and infinite angles. You push back and strain against it, but it does not yield. I thought it was intentionally not letting us move on, but my game's just having a moment. Oh. Take her hand. Hey, is it gonna be cute after all? Is it gonna be cute? All at once, the unyielding tension breaks. What on earth? You are free and she is with you. Whoa. I'm trying to like comprehend what I'm looking at right now. What is it? Is it like grass? What the fuck is that? It's freaking me out, I'm not gonna lie. What is it? What is that meant to be?
It's magnificent.
I wouldn't say that, to be honest. I think it's a bit creepy. There are no words, no thoughts to describe absolute reality, something that simply is. What happens now? Step into the infinite. Obviously, I want to know what happens.
Everything. Just like it always has been. And just like it always will be.
Okay. I guess we step into the infinite then. I'm still looking at it, trying to figure out what the hell it is. You and she step forward into 1,000 dawns and 1,000 sunsets, each of which contains 1,000 more. You exist and you're aware, just as you have always been, and just as you will always be. Though conflict is in your nature, the two of you will never be alone, and the two of you will never know fear. You and she are finally home. There are no endings, only beginnings. Oh, that's it? Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh, we did it! Oh my gosh. That's it? The voice in your head, Jonathan Sims. I love that. I love that it's credited like that instead of as like the narrator. It's like the voice in your head is Jonathan Sims. I love that. I love that. Oh, that was so cool. The graphics and stuff at the end freaked me out though, because why did it look like that? Why did it look like that? Oh my gosh, that was epic though. Like the voice acting and the way they do the art, it's insane in this game, and the music's super effective as well. Like I'll be honest, I wasn't really paying that much attention to it, but it was good, right? It was good. Oh my gosh. It was so good. What the hell? That was so cool. And now I wanna learn how you get all the other endings now. So I don't wanna have to trial and error because I've played it through twice now. Oh my gosh, that's a lot of people. But I would love to try and get some of the other endings. Look at the little drawing, the little animals. They're so cute. Oh, Glitch, like the animation studio. Thank you so much for playing. As an expression of our gratitude, here's the track order for a special playlist just for you. If you'd like to take a screenshot, you can hide the UI by hitting H. Oh, that's cute. I probably won't download that, but that's still really cute. Oh my gosh. So you can see all the different routes I took. That's cool. That's really cool. Oh, wait. Oh no, I thought the game was continuing. Anyway, that's cool. That's very cool. I enjoyed that a lot. That was epic. Oh my gosh. My brain is processing. I think we'll probably end now though. I think seems like a good way to end, right? But thank you, people who came and stopped by. It's very fun. I will leave you now. I'll probably be back for I want to do Phasmo at some point this week, but I just haven't like got around to trying to figure out how much to make my stream be able to handle it. But once I've figured it out, I want to play the new Phasmo update, and I'll be back on SMP at some point as well. So I'll see you guys for that at some point, I promise. Not quite sure when it'll be. There'll probably be a stream like Friday night. I'm busy on Saturday night though. So yeah, I will let you guys know. I will update you. Have an afternoon. Thank you. I will. Pleased to have been here. Thank you. Thank you for sticking around. Oh my gosh, the dramatic. The dramatic. But yeah, thank you for sticking around. I'll let you guys know when we're going to be up next. And yeah, I'll I will leave you. I need my brain to have some time to process. But that was a really cute game. Maybe cute is not quite the right word. Nice afternoon. Ah, yes. Yes, have a nice afternoon also. But yeah, I will leave you now. I won't raid anyone because I don't think there's anyone left that I know, but I will go. Thank you very much for sticking around and have an afternoon. Bye bye.